Good morning, I'm here with a Raspberry Pi, day 14 of the lockdown, and this little 2 gig, I've got the 4 gig sitting over here, and this little 2 gigger, I find that the program that I've been using, I never actually used the full RAM in it. So what I'm going to do today is quite simply just get this Raspberry Pi, open the box and just get this other Raspberry Pi and turn it on. So this is what my Raspberry Pi looks like here. Can you see that? So all I'm going to do is swap this Raspberry Pi, that's the 4 gigabyte. I'm just going to open this box and then put that Raspberry Pi straight in exactly as it is and see if it works. So that's what a Raspberry Pi looks like, opening it up and see if it works. I'll bring some light onto the scene and we'll see what we can get going. Right, so to do this, you'll need to focus down here, and you'll need to, right, so what do we do first? So I suppose we can do the power, or we can do these little ones. So I take that out, plug that into there, so that's a 64 gig. This is quite interesting. This is a hub which is plugged into that there. So what's this hub got on it? It's got that, it's got some gigabytes, and it's got this little adapter so you can use old mice and keyboard. So that's that. This here is I plug the cards into from the video, and it goes in there like that, and then this last one of these goes in there like that. Okay, so that's that done. Now we've got a thing that plugs into there, which is a lead, so we'll plug that in there, and then we've got another one of those and we'll plug that in there. So those are the 2 computer leads. And then we've got a power, which is that one there, which we'll plug in there. And that's my little fan. So I'll turn my fan on. Can you see the fan? That's how I keep it cool. And then we'll plug this in. But before I plug this in, I'll just turn the computer screen on over here. So we've got, that's the computer screen. Yeah. So we'll see if that actually turns on. Makes a clicking noise. There you go, that clicking noise. Right, so here's our keyboard, and there's our hub, and there's our screen, and we'll just plug this into here, like that, and then we'll see what happens on the screen. Right, so she's plugged in. Oh, I know what I did. I forgot to put the card in, so it's not going to work. So I take that out and come in the back of this Raspberry Pi 4 is the card. So we'll just pull that card out and then we'll put that card in there like that, and we'll take this away and then we plug that in like that, and then we'll see what happens down here. Right, so that's just a Raspberry Pi straight out of the box. Now, do I have to do anything with this TV? I suppose I might have to see if I can find a HDMI. Yeah, it's got HDMI. So, okay, it doesn't work. So the lights are on. Everything seems to be plugged in the right place. The power's on, the fan's going, but we don't seem to have any action. So there you go, it doesn't work. So what we could do, if I wanted to, is I just turn that fan off, is I could swap these out and over. So maybe it'll make a difference. I don't know. We'll try it. So there you go. Look at that. It's going. Right, so if I know you're getting excited here, but if I go up here and have a look down here, so everything seems to work. I like the Office writing program, so I've just done up my newsletter, and yep, there it is there. So my newsletter, but that was volume 1. I know. Yep, that seems to be working. If I come up to the internet, so the internet is all set to go. So if I want to see aardvark, I push this one, and there you have aardvark, coronavirus 2007. So just to give you a bit of a exciting background, what I did is straight out of the box, I was able to take a Raspberry Pi, and that's this one, and swap it with this Raspberry Pi, which is Raspberry Pi 4B with 4 gigs, and then put it into that Raspberry Pi there, straight out of the box. I'll turn the fan on so it doesn't get hot. And if I want to, I can push this, and I'll tell you what the temperature says. So its temperature is 38 at the moment, and if I want to come up here, I can bring up the accessories and task manager, and it's using 4% of the CPU, and see it's 1900 with regards to it. So that's fascinating that you can actually get a Raspberry Pi straight out of the box, plug all of that stuff in, including this and these, and that's my lead and my keyboard and my mouse, the old style. It's just those old plugs, and then put it in. So this lead goes to this TV. So anyway, that's it. Thank you for watching, and subscribe to Pi Command. Have a nice day in lockdown.